Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing wonderful today. My name is Phillip Teasley. I'm a videographer and editor here at Sokal, and today I'm going to take you all behind the scenes of a fun little spot that I made for Gateway Kia of Quakertown. So before we start, let's take a glimpse at the spot.
This moment, your best deal at Gateway Kia is heating up in the summer sun, where we combine friendly service, wide selection, and a low payment you're going to want to catch. Surf for savings this month and find yourself in a new 2021 Soul.
So the program that I'm going to be using today is Adobe After Effects. Since this is a graphics intensive spot, you get a lot more control over animations and different effects when you use After Effects over Premiere Pro. So I have the script pulled up for Gateway Kia here. Usually for me, one of the hardest things to do is just pick the song that we're going to use. So thankfully the coordinators made it easy and they had a few choices here. So the theme of the spot is like kind of like a surfer vibe, a lot of cool ocean stuff. So just kind of read through the script and like try and get a general idea of what direction we're going to go. Let's dive into the actual edit. So for the opening of the spot, I was able to find this really cool animation of like a ocean wave revealing a logo, and it was a pretty nice way to start the spot off. So here at the studio we do a lot of green screen work, and I'll just kind of run you through the process of how I go about doing it. So the first thing I do, this is the raw clip that we actually received from the client. What I do is I use this thing called a mask, which just allows you to cut something out pretty much from a video clip. So when you apply the mask, you get kind of a rough cutout, and she doesn't leave this mask at all. And then my next step is I actually go in and do the effect for the green screen. So you can see that she's popping out of the background there. And then the last thing that we do is just add a little bit of color to give the spokesperson a lot more pop. So all we have after that is just green screen overlaid on some stock footage of waves. And for the next scene right here, and I'll show you actually the original clip. But when I was watching the clip, like, there's a lot of tension that's building up as the clip's playing. You know, you see the wave grow and the camera kind of looks up at it and it's like crashing over you. And so I was thinking that it'd be really cool to keep this tension in the actual spot. I animated a mask, same technique we used for the green screen, and I'll go frame by frame here. But the mask will go and like kind of cover her up, and it makes it appear as though she's being swallowed up by the waves, which is really cool. After doing this effect and seeing how it looked, I thought it'd be pretty cool to like continue this theme and like start going underwater and see what we could do there. And so what I did was I created a little scene with a submarine, and I'll play the scene out just so you can kind of see. But if you look closely, between the submarine and the fish swimming and the text popping up and the water in the background, it does actually appear as though there's depth in the image. And this is a technique called 2.5D, which is achieving the illusion of depth by just using 2D layers. And so what that means is that if you take a 3D space and put these 2D layers in, like so, and then have a camera just animating through that space, you can create depth in your image. And I'll kind of jump into the composition here and show you what I'm talking about. So if you see this pink box moving around, that is the actual camera. So when you play it forward, you know, the camera is just have it animating backwards. But the background is kind of suspended in 3D space, and then you've got the text in front of that. You've got some fish down there as well, and the submarine's in the very foreground, and that is what's actually creating the depth. Moving on from that, we go into the offer. So I was able to find a really cool wave graphic online on Envato again. You know, just kind of went on Envato, just, you know, found a bunch of graphics and assembled them. You know, the coordinators put in the script that they wanted like some seagull noises and wind and water and whatnot. The sound definitely gets underappreciated, and it can do a lot to an image. And just adding in the seagull noises and, you know, like the water noises on each transition just kind of helps the spot feel a little more cohesive and engaging. That's pretty much the last thing, apart from the end card. The end card has a cool wave transition, and it's just going back to underwater. Just overlaying some text over that stock footage clip. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. That's everything for me. We have a lot of strong talent from within our company, so if you want more tips and videos like this in the future, then I highly encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And now, here's the final spot.
Surf's up, and your vehicle payment is going down. Because at this moment, your best deal at Gateway Kia is heating up in the summer sun, where we combine friendly service, wide selection, and a low payment you're going to want to catch. Surf for savings this month and find yourself in a new 2021 Soul, yours for just $199 a month. Or dive deep for a new 2021 Sportage at only $269 a month. Only at Gateway Kia in Warrington, Quakertown, or online at shopgatewaykia.com. Hope to see ya at Gateway Kia.